friends, welcome back, or welcome if it is your first time here. Today we are doing sort of like a follow-up video to my last, which is that we're gonna be trying all of the bits that I got in my Amazon makeup mystery box for Christmas. That was a mouthful. So I've got it all in here and I don't know if I've got enough for like a full face, but we're gonna try everything that we can. I'm excited about some of it, but I don't have the highest hopes for some of it either. But we're gonna start off with this. This is the thing I'm the most excited about. This is the Aflano Coral Orange eyeshadow palette that Cam got me for Christmas. I have primed my eyelids just with some concealer, but we're going to dip straight into this. And honestly, I've been in such a creative, like, weird place recently that I just haven't been feeling creative. So I've looked at a few looks on Pinterest and I'm going to see if I can do something a little bit different today to what I normally do. But this is the eyeshadow palette, if you want to see it. It is so beautiful, and I will be honest with you, I have tried filming this video once before and it did not go well, so we're gonna hope for a better thing today and hopefully you'll actually see this video. Just adjusting my camera. Okay, so I'm gonna zoom you in. I messed with my camera like a couple weeks ago and now I can't get it right, so hopefully it's fine. But we're gonna take this palette, and honestly, like, it's kind of intimidating because it looks so like vibrant and pigmented that I'm kind of a little bit scared of it. But I'm gonna find a brush. I'm gonna just take like a little pencil brush like this, and I'm gonna roll my sleeves up. I'm gonna start by taking this lovely, like, deepest red shade. I'm going to try and do like an interesting shape with this, so bear with me. Yeah, it might not look good, but we'll try. But like, this is so pigmented. Look at that when it first goes down. But yeah, how are you guys? Like I mentioned, I've just like, I don't know, I just haven't really been feeling like inspired to like film recently. I think it's because, like, I mentioned in my last video about sort of the moral conflict I was having with being like cruelty free, and I think it's just like I haven't been excited really to try that much stuff. Like, I haven't been getting excited about products, so I think it's just sort of, I don't know, I haven't really been like wanting to film. I haven't really been feeling like it. But also, like, I don't know if it's the same for you guys, like, I don't know what kind of makeup you do, but I feel like it's been like super natural minimal makeup for like the past year. So anytime I do like a colourful makeup look like this, like, I don't want to leave my house like it, so that's why I try and film like videos like this like at night, so that like if I do go out to like walk my dogs or something, no one's gonna see. But what kind of makeup are you guys doing at the minute? Because honestly, I just do like super minimal easy makeup on like an everyday basis. But I feel like it's been ages since I did anything like even remotely creative. Also as well, I've just been playing like so much Sims recently. Like, I've just been obsessed with playing The Sims. I just like build in it all the time, and I've been feeling like really creative like with that, like with Sims. Been feeling really creative about like the different builds and stuff, but yeah, just not with makeup. Okay, so I've gone for a bit of a weird shape, but like this colour is very, very pigmented. I've got like the tiniest amount of fallout, but it's like very impressive. I'll zoom you in even more so you can see. Yeah, as well, I feel like I haven't chatted to you guys in ages. We got a new baby guinea pig. We named her Licorice, and I noticed in my last video that you can sometimes like see the guinea pigs like running around behind me, which I thought was kind of cute. But honestly, I haven't really got any good photos of her because we've just sort of been letting her like chill and settle in. Honestly, she's settled in so well, but she's so cute. She's like little and she's so fluffy, and she's just like pure black. She's just like, she's such a beautiful little pig, and she's just so sweet. So yeah, that's been nice. And like Lily, because we got a new guinea pig cage, we got a cage that has like it's not glass, but like a glass like thing at the front and the side so you can see in there. It's like a really big cage, like it takes up this whole entire wall. And Lily, our dog, she just like stands in front of it and just watches them running up and down all day. It's really sweet. But honestly, they don't mind like at all, and she's been pretty good with it. Like she just watches them. She's just like really curious, but it's cute. I'm glad we managed to actually get them like a good cage finally. I feel like we've gone through so many cages. We've had pigs now for probably like 4 years in total, maybe even longer, but we've gone through so many cages trying to find like an actual good one. But I feel like this one, it was made by like an actual like a carpenter, like a specific, like personally made by a carpenter, and I feel like it's a good cage finally for them. We got it then pretty much as like a not like a Christmas gift, because we were going to get them a new cage anyway, but we got them at Christmas time and they've been really liking it. Now I'm going to take this like dark brown shade and I'm going to try and blend that into my sort of like curl that I've got going on. But I'm going to try and keep it all like below, like I don't want it going higher. So look, that colour's like really pigmented as well. I'm just trying to like blur the edges kind of. I feel like too much of the red is getting on my brush over here, so it's not really like blending the brown, so I'm just going to wipe it off on my hand and then go back in. And it doesn't matter if it gets down here because I'm probably going to put a shadow there, but I don't really want to bring it in like too far. Like I want you to be able to see that it's like a curl or a curve, but I don't want it to be like super harsh, but I feel like they are definitely not even. Okay, so that's how it's looking for right now. I'm just going to take another clean small fluffy brush and I'm going to go into this just cream shade that they've got. I'm just going to use that to like blend these edges. Like right in this inner part, I think I want it to just be like matte cream possibly. Now I'm going to go back in with my original brush, I guess, and back in with that red a little. I just want to re-intensify. Actually, let's take a little bit of this sort of like colour up here just to try it out. It's kind of like a very bright neon orange. Ooh, that's pigmented. Okay, I'm going to take the red again, the original red, because I want to deepen it up a bit more, because that is like neon. Then I'm going to take a different small fluffy brush and I'm going to go in with this. It's kind of like a brown, but it's definitely more like an orange toned brown, but it's probably the most neutral in the palette, and I'm going to use that in here. I think I want to take this like yellow shimmer. I'm going to take it on my finger. Looks pretty. And I'm going to put that in here. Oh, that's really pretty. It's almost like duochrome, like it's kind of like yellow, but then it's also like white. I really like that. I like the way it's blending in with the mattes as well. I feel like it's just like blending itself. Okay, so my camera had to cool down for a minute, so I just sort of like tidied things up. It probably doesn't look any different, but we're gonna add some glitter. And I think I'm gonna go in with the more sort of red one. There's like a more orange one and more red one. I'm gonna use the red one. I'm just gonna tap it like out here, I suppose. Oh. Oh my gosh, so pretty. I love glitter, even though it's like a pain to like get off at the end of the night. But I really love glitter. I think it looks so pretty. Especially ones like these where it's like self-sticking. Like I never use any like loose glitters or anything that like I'd have to actually glue down. That's why glitters in palettes are really handy. I just think if you're ever like struggling with anything, like blending, just add like a shimmer and a glitter and it'll make it look like loads better. That's what I always do. I mean, that glitter is really, really pretty. Like, it's stuck so well. You can see like I barely have any fallout on my face, like at all. And that is what that looks like. It looks nice. So I'm going to clean it up just under my eyes. And then I'm going to have a look in my bag to see if I can find anything else to put on the eyes. But so far, this palette is a big win. Like, it's very, very pigmented, very beautiful. Everything you could need to make sort of like a warm toned look. Although it is a very like bright, obviously, like it's very colourful. But that's kind of the whole point of it. But I know there's like some liners and bits. Like, there's this that I really wanted to use. This is from Miss Sporty. This is the Fabulous Sparkling Eyes eyeshadow pencil to shade and define. And it's kind of like this like glitter in there. I kind of want to use that. I might use it later on my inner corner, but let's just try it out now and see. Look, it's got glitter in it. That's so cute. Is Miss Sporty even like a brand anymore? Like, can you even get them? That's adorable. I know I've got a mascara that actually came in here, but I've like tried it before on my channel, but we can try it again today. It's this Ultra Flesh Pansera, like little mascara mini that came in it. So we'll use this. I'll bring you in. And with this, like it's got two sides. Like, one side is like longer than the other. Honestly, I haven't used it since I tried it that first time, because I've just really been in love with my like brown mascara from 17. But I think it's a nice mascara, if I can remember correctly. So I'm just going to put my mascara on and I'll come back to you once it's on. Yeah, BRB. Okay, I'm back with mascara on, and that mascara, like, it does a really decent job, but it's like really, really dry. I don't know if that's like the mascara's fault or because I've had it out for probably a couple of weeks, but yeah, once we've used it today, I think I might actually have to chuck it because it's like really, really dry, but also I'm really struggling to get product out of it, and I've only used it twice. So I don't know whose fault that is. It's probably my fault. But yeah, the mascara is like decent. It's like nice actually, although I don't know how readily available this brand is. But let's move on to skin. So we have two foundations, and I just wanted to mention as well that when Cam bought this box, like, he didn't put in my skin tone or anything, so they just sent this stuff over. So obviously depending on your complexion, some of the things might not work for you, but they sent this one over, which is obviously too dark. But then there's also this collection BB Secrets Beauty Balm. This is in the shade Light. I've never seen this before, and like I mentioned, I check out makeup quite a lot, but we're going to try this out and see. But yeah, there was no like deep skin options, so if you've got deep skin, I don't know, they just haven't got anything. This is open, by the way, there's no like seal on it, but let's see if we can make this work. Honestly, I've been using the same foundations for like months now. It'll actually be nice to try a new one. So I'm just going to squirt like a little bit on my face. The colour looks alright, although that doesn't look light to me, but I think it'll be fine. I'm just going to use my little biodegradable blender from Eco Tools to blend it in. I'm going to squirt some on my hand. Yeah, look, that's deep. Not deep, but it's definitely not light. And I'm going to just take a brush and blend this in. And like, the whole point of like beauty balms is that they're meant to be, it says here that it's a sheer flawless face, no one need ever know you're wearing makeup. So it's meant to like correct and make your skin look nice without looking like you've got makeup on. Like a lot of traditional BB creams don't have really any coverage, but this one seems to be not like covering, but disguising my rosacea all right. I feel like you probably could have told, but my rosacea has not been having a happy few days. It's been flaring up a lot, so yeah. But obviously if you don't have rosacea or like big skin concerns, then a lightweight product would work better for you. But like, I've also got a couple breakouts, so we'll see. But I feel like the whole point of like the BB cream is to sort of like camouflage rather than like cover up. But because I have got such a heavy eye on today, we might have to improvise with something with a bit more coverage. And it also smells kind of weird, but that's fine. Okay, so I used quite a lot. I will say that you can't see it on my face. I'll zoom you all the way in. You can't see any makeup. It looks quite glowy, but like also it's like definitely deepened me up here. Hello, Lily. Yeah, it's definitely too dark for me. It looks very natural, very glowy, but it has not covered like anything. Like, but I will say it does look nice, but it's definitely oxidized as well. Like, look at that on my hand. Yeah, it definitely wouldn't be my like first pick. There's definitely a lot more better stuff out there. Like, I had that cushion foundation from Amazon that I loved. I've run out of it now, which I'm really sad about. But no, yeah, it looks okay. Like, if you want something super lightweight where like it doesn't look like you're wearing makeup, then maybe check out BB creams. Just maybe not this one, although it does look nice. I definitely feel like I need more coverage. Like, I feel like I look weird. But we also have this. This is the Collection Illuminating Touch Under Eye Brightener. I feel like I must have tried this back in the day, but I don't know, because I never really got into makeup until I was like 22. But I'm just gonna twist it until something comes out. Might be here a while. And this one, like, it doesn't have a shade. I think there's just one shade. Aha, it started to come. Oh my god, it's like pink. Okay. I'm gonna try this on one under eye first. It's like bright ass pink. Okay. So I'll do it on this under eye and then we'll put concealer on, and then on the other under eye I'll just put concealer on and we'll see. This applicator is very hard. It's like stabbing my eye. So I sort of put it everywhere that I would put concealer, and I'm going to blend it out with a sponge, which is how I blend out my concealer. And we're just going to see if it was a mistake to put this all over my face or not. Okay, some of it is not blending out nicely, like that is proper. It's like sticky and like streaking, but I mean, it definitely did brighten it up a little bit. Like, there is like a difference between eye to eye, but also it's like stuck here. My eyes are still super dark. You can tell that I have not been sleeping for the past like 2 weeks. Honestly, it is starting to become a problem. And it's sort of like stuck down here. And I know for a fact that I have no moustache hairs there because I plucked them the other day. It was very painful, but I don't have any razors. But yeah, I think it looks okay, but it's nothing to write home about. Okay, so we're going to go on top with this concealer. And I have tried this out in another video, like I mentioned. Honestly, I didn't love it, but like I didn't hate it either. So I'm just going to use this. And this is in the shade... What shade are you in, mate? It doesn't actually say what shade it is, but it's like a light shade, and again, he didn't give them my colour. But I'm just going to go on top of where we put that, and I'm going to bring it down onto my cheeks. There's like definitely like a colour difference, like around like my lips. Like there's like that foundation definitely oxidized. But I'm just going to put this concealer kind of everywhere. And I'm going to blend it in with my sponge. I feel like I remember this drying down quickly, so I'm going to blend it in quite quickly. And I'm just going to pop this everywhere where we put like the brightener. And then I'm going to see if that brightener made any difference to this eye versus that eye. Because the brightening are like a corrector you're kind of meant to use before concealer, which is what I've done. I'm not gonna lie, so far I'm hating my base. So that is that. Brightener concealer on this side, just concealer on this side. Firstly, I want to say I hate the way my face looks right now. The starkness of my under eyes versus like the redness in my cheeks, I am not about it. I think it looks awful. But you can see it's like dry and like peeling. Yeah, it's like peeling. And I don't know why, because I literally have nothing on my skin, like no primer, no moisturizer, no nothing. But yeah, this is how it looks side to side. You tell me if you think one side looks brighter. Honestly, I just don't like it. So, for my own sanity, I'm going to go on top with a different foundation, like one of my favourites. I'm just going to blend it in a little bit to give myself a little bit more coverage, and then I'll come back and we'll try some more stuff. So yeah, BRB. Okay, I'm looking a bit better. I used a bit of my Technic Demi Matte foundation to cover stuff up, and it definitely worked, but I do have peeling. Like, it's that the BB cream, I'm fairly certain, and even under this foundation, and this is my favourite foundation, I know how it wears, under this it's like quite oily, and I definitely think it's that BB cream. But I figured I'd try and use this as like a bronzer, and I realised that that's crazy because this is kind of like yellow orange toned, but just to say that I used as much as I possibly could from this mystery box, I want to give it a go. So this is the Hard Candy Just Face It Featherweight Formula, and this is in the shade Light Medium. So I'm going to squirt some on my hand. It's so thick it doesn't even want to pump out. So that is the shade, if it will focus on it. So let's try and use it. I don't think it's going to go well, but I'm actually going to use that foundation brush that I used to do my foundation. And is it doing anything or no? I'm going to use the bum of my sponge. I feel like it's like not blending out really. Let me do this side and then we'll compare and see if like it's actually doing anything. That brush, like, it didn't really work, so I'm just using my sponge. I will say the formula actually feels quite nice. So did that do anything? I think that did a little something, yeah. Okay. I'll do that to the other side then, just to match. I mean, it's definitely not an ideal, like, colour, and obviously it's a foundation, not like a cream bronzer, so it's like a different formula. This pump does not work. Oh my god, it's like too thick. But I really want to try more hard candy stuff because I think I might actually really like it. Because this actually looks really, really nice. Like, it looks very glowy. So we don't really have anything for bronzer or blush, but I did get myself a new powder. I didn't get it in the mystery box. I got it when I was out shopping the other day, but I figured I'd use it in this, and since we have used like one of my favourite foundations, I feel like I'll be able to sort of tell, but I don't know if I'm going to do, like, I don't think I'm going to do a wear test today. I think I'm just going to like try it out because I'm excited to try it out, and then we'll do a wear test properly another day with like foundation and concealer that I proper like know, because obviously I've got like quite a lot of stuff going on my face right now. But this is said powder. This is the number 7 Flawless Finishing Powder in Translucent. I got this because I remember someone saying that there was like a number 7 powder that was like a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury one that everyone loves. And I just picked this up in store because I couldn't remember which one was which. I don't think it was this one, but we'll give it a go. I don't ever use pressed powders. I literally don't own a single one. So this is going to be interesting. And I'm actually going to use my sponge for this just because it is a pressed powder. Just going to blend. Honestly, I'm surprised that my face isn't looking more cakey with how many different textures I've got on it right now. As long as we look at it from far away, I'm sure it'll be fine. But I'm just going to like dip my sponge in and get some on it, and then okay, that definitely darkened up my eye. And it really doesn't look very good actually. Wonderful. Yeah, that doesn't look good at all. Look at how dry that looks. But I'm literally just going to set on my whole face, and this is sort of like going funny in the pan. Yeah, it's really not looking good. Like, look at my nose. Look at my nose. You can see every pore that was ever on my nose and any dry patch. It's like not smoothing at all. Oh my god. Oh, it looks awful. Okay, fun. So I don't have any bronzer or blush products, so I'm gonna quickly do my bronzer, blush and also highlight, I believe, and then I'll be back and we'll do setting spray, eyebrows, bottom lashes, lips. I think that's it. So again, I'll be back in a second. Okay, so I went ahead and did my bronzer, blush and highlight, and honestly it's looking like a little bit better now. I feel like it sort of covers it a little bit, especially from like far away. But now we're going to try out a new setting spray, and again I'm not going to do like a full wear test today because I don't know how these products all work on my face together. But we have this number 7 Hydra Luminous Hydrating Fixing Mist. So it's meant to instantly hydrate and it's meant to make your makeup last all day. So I feel like this is going to do good on my face right now because my face, like, it looks quite like dry and flat. Like, my lips are so crusty. So I'm going to shake this up and open it. It says it's a microfine mist for flawless skin all day. It's meant to make you visibly fresh with glowing skin, and it's meant to hold your makeup in place for 24 hours. Okay, let's see the mister. Ooh. Doesn't really smell like anything either. Okay, now we go in with the setting spray. Okay, if nothing else, the sprayer is so nice. Like, that is really microfine. You could see me at the start, I was kind of like a bit hesitant, but then like, yeah, you just go down. That's really nice, the sprayer. Let's see what the face is looking like. Honestly, why does it look worse? Like, I don't understand. But like, look, like under here, it's all kind of like separating. Yeah. It definitely doesn't look the best. I feel like it looks, oh my god, look at my lip right now. I feel like my face actually does look a little bit fresher, but there's definitely like separation going on, and I'm not looking my best, let's just say that. So let's move on. So I've got this from Collection. This is their Define and Perfect Eyebrow Powder, and then I also have a brow mascara from Bourjois. So I'm gonna try this powder first. I've never tried a powder in my brow. I was almost gonna say a powder in my bra, much less one that comes in this sort of format, because it's like, I think it's like a brush, but it could be like a little sponge. So let's try this. I'll zoom you in a little. Oh, not that much. And this, by the way, is in the shade Brunette 2. So it really is giving me like that soft brow kind of look, like nothing is harsh or like defined. But I personally just I like my brows to be like slicked up a bit, but I also like them to be like more defined where you can see like the hairs. I just really like using a microfine pencil, but this is okay. Honestly, it's more just like irritating that I've got to keep going back in to get more product to do my brows. And also I feel like it's not very even, because like when I dip back in, I feel like then there's more powder on my little applicator, so wherever I put that, it's like ending up darker than in other places. So I feel like I can't really get a very even application. Yeah, don't love it. Let's try out the brow mascara over here. This is in the shade Blonde, so I don't think this is gonna look good on me. It almost looks like golden, but let's try it. It's like gold. It has gold in it. It definitely says eyebrow mascara, but it's like shimmery. Why would I want a shimmery eyebrow? To be fair, I feel like that was a trend. Yeah, doesn't look good. It's shimmery and my eyebrows look kind of ridiculous. I'm gonna hop in with a little bit of my NYX brow glue and see if we can save this. Honestly, I might just use this like transition shade and just put it on the bottom. I can't really be asked doing anything like fancy. I'm just gonna whack this down here. I'm not gonna lie, I definitely preferred it without. I was trying to go for like more sort of like dramatic, dragged out, but I feel like I don't actually like it. So I think that's gonna be it for this palette. Honestly, I give it a thumbs up. If you like this colour scheme, I definitely suggest it. I think it's a really nice palette. Just trying to find, I've got so much shit on my desk. I'm gonna use this little glitter mabob in my inner corner and under my brow. I wish it was maybe like the tiniest amount lighter. It's kind of like a pinkish gold, but I actually really like it. It's so easy. It's just like ba-boom, and then you got glitter. So I'm gonna put on a little bit of mascara as well down here, and I don't think I'm gonna do any lashes today. I don't think I can be arsed. Okay, so there are a couple that I wanted to try out. The main one being this one. This is the collection Stay the Night Lip Tattoo, and this is like in a gold, like a pinkish gold. So I wanna put this on and just see. But there's also like, hold on. There's also another one, if I can find it, that intrigued me. It's also by collection. It's this one. It's the liquid lip colour. This was in the shade In the Buff, and it's like a really cool toned nude. So I'm just gonna whack it on. Oh, it's nice and thin. It smells like vanilla. And it's meant to be a liquid lipstick, so I'm guessing it's meant to like dry down. But it's like a really cool, like cool toned colour. I really like it. And I don't have a lip liner on, but I feel like it kind of looks like I do. But yeah, it's really nice and thin. Like I like that. I mean, I never wear liquid lipsticks or really any lipstick. I just really like lip balm. But yeah, it's nice. Okay, I've been sat here for a couple of minutes with it on, and it doesn't really feel like it's drying down, so I don't know. It definitely still transfers, but it feels like really nice and light. So I'm just gonna take it off quickly. Almost knocked over my cup of water. That wouldn't have been good, would it? This one smells fruity. Oh my god. It says it's a lip tattoo. I'm kind of scared of it. Am I supposed to have something on underneath? I mean, it's kind of cool. It's just like glitter. It feels kind of like sticky and like gritty, but ooh, it's fun. I mean, I won't lie, it doesn't look very good. In fact, it looks pretty freaking awful. But if you wanted a glitter lip, then this is the one for you. But yeah. I'm gonna take it off. This one actually feels like it's drying down though. like it feels like it's getting drier and like thicker on my lips. But that is all I've got for you guys. That was testing out the makeup from my Amazon makeup mystery box that I got for Christmas. I don't think I'm going to do a wear test today because, like I mentioned, like I don't know how any of this stuff wears, so, and also I don't really care how a lot of it wears. I'm never going to use it again and everything's like mixed together. But I will do a wear test on this and the powder like in a different video. But yeah, I mean, main takeaway is that that eyeshadow palette is beautiful, and if they have different colorways, I'm definitely going to be looking into that. But yeah, this was kind of a fail, which I kind of anticipated after I saw all the makeup. I was like, it's kind of a bit all old, but yeah, it's still fun. I actually kind of like the look that I came out with, and it's definitely different for me. Like, it's a nice change. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, do make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Leave me a comment down below of what you think, and have you seen any of this makeup anywhere in the last like 2 years? And yeah, that's gonna be it from me. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.